Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to show you the chart analysis on Bitcoin. We are going to use some of the fib retracement lines. We are starting back in March. This is when we had the $3,000 drop, and then we're going to do the fib line all the way to the top just so you guys can see some of the levels. Obviously you see we're still in this bullish scenario, and we are approaching the 0.236 trend line, which is about the 31,000 mark. We did touch below that, but we did bounce right off of it. As you can see, this is basically a point just for support. It was probably a little bit higher than this. We can probably extend this a little bit higher because it did go up to about 42 on a day. So you guys can kind of see how it extends out. But that's just like in general right now that we already passed bullish. But this was before we even got it. So let's go to see what our previous fib retracements were. So right now we're going to go with just a regular trend. So we're going to start from 3,000. It's probably going to be a little lower than that. So we'll start 3,000 comes right. I guess it was about 42. It did go a little lower than that on some charts. Let's go ahead and erase that. We'll do a trend line fib retracement. It's not on these, it's this one up here. If you guys are new to charting, you guys can do a lot of charting on TradingView, and you guys can see some of the different, I guess you can say, tools that you can use on how to track the chart and what to look for. So we're going to go back to the previous high, which is about, we'll say it was about 19.5. So we'll say right there. We're going to attach that trend down to here. And now we can go ahead and see what levels we were at. So let's zoom out on this chart and scroll over. So now you can kind of see the levels that we're at. So this is the trend base. So obviously we did fail this retest. This was going to be the retest up. This was because it did actually go up to about 42. The next line was going to be 43, and we did bounce off of that. We actually did tap at 43 on some of the charts, and we did bounce way off of this. So maybe I can change the time frame so you guys can see it. So let's go to 6 months. Maybe it'll show it a little better. No, it doesn't show it, but there are some exchanges where it went up to about 4,300. It just never closed on the intraday. Maybe see if the 3 month will reflect it. No. Okay, but either way, we'll show you the different support lines. So obviously you can see the next support line is going to be about the 29,000-30,000 range. We are battling this big time. We will actually move this exactly where it was. So we were hitting support. Yeah, so our next support line, this is going to be the next one. So if we bounce or close below 29,382, that's when you're going to be looking at the next retest, which is probably going to be around the $20,000 mark, those are big numbers, especially psychologically. Those are large numbers, and that was really the start of the bull market, was with the PayPal news. So, well, the PayPal news was actually back here. So, I mean, if we pass through this, I mean, the next one we're going to be looking at is 16.5, and if we go even lower than that, we could be looking at maybe, our next biggest support is probably going to be about the 10,000 mark. You can see a lot of strength here all around this 382 line. So that's just a quick technical analysis on Bitcoin and what it's looking at. But putting it into perspective, this is what you're looking at into perspective. We just went straight up. It wasn't healthy. We needed this retracement today. It will bounce off of it. We'll see what happens. I guess in the next few days, we may be in a bullish or bearish scenario for the short term, but overall, in my opinion, I think it is going to be bullish. It's not financial advice. This is just my opinion. So if you guys like that video or like the video, go ahead and smash the like button and go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. If you guys are new to cryptocurrency, drops like this are typically normal. I know it sounds weird, but cryptocurrency will drop like a rock, and it's the same thing on the way up too. It goes up like a rocket ship. So maybe we'll see if it's still like that in the future with institutional investors, but we'll see. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification. That way you guys can be ahead of the game every time we make a new video.